I wanted to make a quick video and come on here, and I know it's been a long time no see, but a lot has been happening and I haven't really had time to sit down and film a video. The last time you all saw me in a video, my hair was natural. It still is natural, it's just been flat ironed because I wanted to see how long it's gotten, and it's gotten pretty long and it's still pretty healthy. But I just wanted to, sorry, I have notes pulled up and trying to do both. I just wanted to come on here and update you guys on things that have happened, things that I'm doing now, and kind of where my life sits right now. So I hope this video just isn't too long, but I want it to be an update as well as kind of informative all at once, and kind of kill two birds with one stone, as they say. So without further ado, let's jump into this video really quickly. Okay, so as you guys may or may not know, I was in school for nursing, but because I never had time, transportation, or the money for the CNA class, and all the requirements it has, I ended up going to school for medical assisting, and I got into the program. It is a competitive program as well, and it does cost money as well, but I felt like medical assisting could better help me get a degree for now and be able to work and save up and kind of figure out what I want to do from there, because nursing was something I want to do, but my ultimate goal was neonatal nursing, and just a lot has kind of gotten in the way of that, and a lot of people along the way. This is why I don't tell people what I plan on doing, but they try and discourage you, and it's not always the best. But I am in school right now for medical assisting, and I've had to sit down and really talk with the advisors there, and they've really been a great help. You know, you have to pay for background check and things of that nature. I'm still working my job, but recently I found out that me and my boyfriend are expecting. My due date is February 22nd, and I am excited. I don't want you guys to be like, oh my gosh, look at how she's telling all this information in this video and she looks so zombified. I am excited. It's just nothing that, like, I can't really show my excitement, I guess, because it's an old tale. I don't know, I guess a wives tale. You're not supposed to tell a lot of people, so I'm not even sure when I'll post this video, but I just want to go ahead and get it recorded so I can get it out the way, because I start my medical assisting classes this fall. But since I'm ahead in the program because I've taken so many prerequisites because they're the same as the nursing program, I'm pretty far ahead. So I already sat down with her and we have a schedule planned out, and instead of graduating in the spring, I'll graduate in the winter, but I'll still have my degree in medical assisting. So it's not like I found out I was pregnant and decided to just sit and twiddle my thumbs. I have been doing things, and I wanted this video to kind of be informative of things that I've been doing, how I've been doing, and things like that. So it's a little scatterbrained, and I guess that's why I'm not really super excited, because it's like I'm trying to gather all my thoughts, which is really hard because lately I've been forgetting a lot of things. I have been writing my appointments down in my planner and things like that. Currently I am 9 weeks and 4 days, so at the end, no, this Thursday I'll be 10 weeks, and then I go back for 11 week, like, it's called a sequential screening, and basically they tell you the percentage of your child having like Down syndrome and stuff like that. It's nothing you have to get done, but it's something I wanted to get done. And when I went to the doctor, I wasn't even there to find out, you know, whether or not I was pregnant or not. You know, I had missed a period, but I wasn't really concerned. I was just kind of like, okay, you know, sometimes I don't have periods, no big deal. But I had went there because I wanted to make sure, you know, my girl was good, make sure I had no yeast infection or nothing like that. And so she was like, oh, well, you know, you could try this form of birth control or this form. And I'm not mad at the way she told me, but how she told me was just kind of like, it's just not exactly how you want to be told that you're pregnant. She was like, oh, well, you could try the, I forget what it's called, but it's like a T shape and it gets inserted. She was like, you get, oh, you're pregnant. And it was just kind of like, thank you, because, you know, I wasn't really there for that at all, and I had been to the doctor like the week before, and I can't believe she didn't tell me then, or they didn't do a test on that then. I'm not really sure what happened, but she should have been able to tell me the week before I was there, because I had been seen twice in a week's time because my problem never got resolved. But basically she told me, and I don't understand how she couldn't have told me last week, but she told me, needless to say, and got the ball rolling. She thought I was like 8 weeks or something, but I'm not. Well, at that time I wasn't, but now of course I know for sure how many weeks I am. I've already gone for my first real appointment, my prenatal visit, and I can show you the vitamins that I've been taking. These are the vitamins I was taking beforehand. I'm not sure if I put up that vlog or not, but I went to Target and got these kids multivitamin sour gummies, and some days I have to take these. My mom got me these because my boyfriend, the job he has, he's gone a lot, so I can't just sit around and wait. And I didn't want to have to buy everything either because I had just bought like literally a lot of vitamins. Before I found out, I had bought these as well because they said my vitamin D was low, which most Americans it is because we're inside too much. But these are the vitamins that I was taking, and they said that I could still take these. But these are my prenatal ones, and as you see, it's not too many of them gone. It's more these gone because these make me feel so sick, like I can barely get it down. So I've been taking these, and I asked my doctor, she was like I could take kids vitamins, but she prefers that I take the Flintstone chewables, the hard kind from back in the day, 90s kids, you know what I'm talking about. And so it's just been really trying with the vitamins because they make me feel sick, and yeah. But for nausea, my boyfriend, when he came down, he was really sweet. He's really excited. I mean, I'm excited too, but I guess I just look at things in a different view. Like I kind of like plan rather than being like, oh my gosh, like I am excited, but I'm also planning, if that makes sense. I don't know, I can't explain it. It's like, I guess I just accept it, and I'm like, okay, I have a child. I don't know what people really look for, and I guess it's also really hard because a lot of my family doesn't know. Right now my mom knows, my dad, his mom, his dad, our siblings, and my grandma knows, I think. Anyway, we went in Babies R Us, and he got me these Preggy Pop Drops. And I heard about these from a channel a little bit about a lot. I think that's her channel name. But she had the lollipop kind, and she said that they really help, which they have helped me a lot. As you see, they're about gone. But it was a lot in here, but they're about gone. And I just keep some in my pocket at work, and I keep them in my purse. I keep them in my car. I keep them beside my bed, and they're these. But usually when I don't feel good, there was one point in time where I didn't have these everywhere, and so where I work they have soup, so I'd have soup like every day. It could be 90 degrees outside, I'm eating soup. But when I first found out at the appointment where I wasn't there to find out, they gave me this booklet, and it has like, you know, information and stuff. This is just the affiliation of my doctor's office, is Novant. But yeah, it's basically like morning sickness, and she gave me a medicine for morning sickness. It has like pregnant women on it. It's called, you know, I can't even say this, I'm not even going to try. Diclegis. I don't know how to say that word. But yeah, and she gave me a prescription for it. Medicines I can and can't take. It's, you know, more so I can't take than I can. And breastfeeding classes and things like that. And I want him to take a parenting class because I've always loved kids, so I kind of know a little bit more, I feel like, than he does. Like, I know how to change a diaper, I know how to calm a child, things like that. But let me tell you guys some symptoms that I had in the beginning, like the very beginning. So I did have nausea, and people call it an aversion, but I wouldn't really call it an aversion, a food aversion. Basically what would happen is we would go to Cookout, and I always get hush puppies. I get them, and Now it's at the point where I would like get them and eat them, and then I felt awful afterwards. So I just don't get them anymore. And I also don't really love ketchup. I like it if it's on a hot dog or a burger, but if it's like to dip fries in or anything like that, I don't really want it. I think because it's super acidic, my body just doesn't, or the baby just doesn't want it like that. And then another thing that's been going on is, unfortunately, I've been having like spotting on and off, and so I have to call the office and they're like, come in, and I live in a different city. I'm going to school in a different city than my doctor's office, which, you know, when it's about that time, I'll have to just stay in my home city probably. But basically my job is pretty upset that I've had to call out or come in late, and it's like I give them notes and stuff, but I've just had a lot of spotting, and you know, you want to be safe rather than sorry. And I told my grandma, my mom, and my boyfriend, and they're all really mad because the job has me like lifting and stuff, and I'm not mad about that per se, but I guess I'm just a little upset because it's like, you know, this is my first child, and it's not like I'm trying to be problematic for the company or anything like that. I don't know, that's a whole nother story, but my family just wants me to, you know, ensure that I'm all right. They don't want me to be like forget a job either, but they want to ensure that I'm healthy and okay. So yeah, I've had some spotting basically since the beginning. I didn't have spotting before or after my first missed period, but then I had missed another period, and I was like, okay. And I had found out like a couple of days into my what would have been my period, and I was like, you know, maybe, you know, it's just late. But then I found out, of course, that I was pregnant. So I've just had spotting on and off, and it's just been pretty difficult and worrisome because this is my first pregnancy, so I don't really know what to expect, and I'm just worried. You know, I don't really want to do anything wrong. I don't want an unhealthy baby. I don't want to risk my pregnancy or anything like that. So if it's anything I don't understand, you best believe I'm calling that doctor's office. I know I've been on the phone with them at least 8 times, and I'm only 9 weeks. Like, it's a little crazy, but I'll make do. And you know, as long as I'm healthy and the baby's healthy, that's my main goal. But another thing that I have written down is cramping. I have had cramping, but it's not like major. It's just like a more bloating feel. And usually when my boyfriend does come down from work, he like, I don't want to get mad at him. I'm not mad at him. It's just he likes to like touch my belly, and I'm just like, it's just not very comfortable. And when I had my first ultrasound done, well, actually it was my second ultrasound, but when I had my ultrasound done, they said that it's because it's so much in there right now and it's so tight that it's a little uncomfortable to have him laying there and stuff like that too as well. It's not like I don't want him to bond, but at the same time I'm like, back up, I need my space. So it's just been kind of crazy, and I have had to go to the ER twice, but it's because the doctor's office told me to, because like I said, I live so far. They rather me go get seen than to not get seen or to wait until the doctor's office opens, and they close at like 4 or 5, so it's pretty hard to go there after work. But the next thing I have written down here is very flu-like feeling, and that is not a lie. So this might be TMI for you, but if it is, then you know, you're welcome to just end the video now. But basically, I feel like I need to throw up and shit and eat all at one time. Like, I feel like I need to doo-doo a lot, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, everybody poops, but I feel like I have to poop, like, and it's really hard when you're at work and you feel like that. It's just the worst. But it's like I'm nauseous, and I can't tell if it needs to come out this way or that way, but it's like that, and I'm hungry all at once. Someone at my job told me to like eat on things, and that should help, like if I eat more, because when you're working it's hard to have all those meals and all those snacks in between, because they just don't give you time like that at work. But I've been trying to eat a good diet and things like that. It's pretty hard for me though, because I don't drink milk or anything, but I've been taking the vitamin D, and that helps you like process calcium and stuff like that, if you didn't know. It helps your body store it, I should say. But I've been trying to eat a lot of cheese, a lot of mac and cheese. Baby loves pizza, and I think he loves ramen noodles. I know that sounds like, really? Ramen noodles? But I've been wanting ramen noodles since before I found out. I finally got my ramen yesterday, and I was very satisfied. Chicken, not beef. And it's pretty weird because, like I said, I love hush puppies, but the baby doesn't, and my boyfriend doesn't like hush puppies, so you know how it be. Honestly, I don't know how it be. But it just kind of sucks. Some things that I like to eat, it's been really hard. And one thing that I want to ask my doctor's office about is sweets, because like if I eat a sweet, like say I have cake, I feel awful afterwards. I feel like I'm gonna be sick and things like that. And I know during pregnancy, because I asked, your insulin doesn't really break down things. Basically chemicals are released from the baby and the placenta and all that jazz to help break down things. So I'm not sure if I will fail the glucose test that I have to take later on in pregnancy, or if I'll pass it. But the baby just doesn't love sweet things. I had a craving for cinnamon rolls, and my mom found a recipe, got the dough, made homemade cinnamon rolls. I ate them, didn't feel good because it was too sweet. So it's just been kind of trying, and I have had sore like chest, and I know that might be TMI too, but this is an update as well as like a pregnancy, I guess, update. And I will try and do these types of videos more, but this is just kind of why I've been gone, why I haven't put up anything, that kind of thing. And the nausea has been a pain. It was one day at work, it was super hot, and I ended up getting sick at work, and that was not fun. And they were like, are you sick or are you know, of course it's because I'm pregnant. I mean, I told my job that, they already know, but it's just not the most fun thing to do in the world, to throw up, you know. But I do have ultrasound or sonograms, and the baby is super small. Like these were taken at 8 weeks. I'm now 9 going on 10 weeks, but I mean the baby is still small, you know. Has to grow at a rate. But I don't have all the sonograms because I gave my boyfriend one to take with him to have on base, so that way he could kind of just have a photo of his own. But this is one of them. As you can see, it's actually facing the wrong way. The baby is this way. I don't know if you can see it, but this is, I can't tell from the opposite. Okay, yeah, this is the baby's head area, and then that's like its little bottom. It doesn't have a tail anymore, of course. And then that right there sticking out is the baby's feet, and it's super small. Like in these photos, it's the size of a grape. So, and that's one of the photos where she zoomed in the ultrasound, and this is one where she zoomed in as well. But yeah, I just got pictures of the baby, and this is a better shot, but that's the baby's head, and then you could see a little bit of feet there forming, and arms. But yeah, it's a little weird because I feel like people still look at me as like a child, even though I'm 20 basically. But I don't know. You know what they say, if you can lay down and make a baby, you can take care of a baby. So I haven't had it hinder me in any way, because I know some people, they find out and it's like their life stops. I don't know what they do. I guess they feel like they could get government assistance or something, but that's just not what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to still graduate and get a degree, go back to school, get another degree, and take care of what I need to take care of and take care of my child. And that's that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I know it's kind of all over the place, and I'm sorry. The next video hopefully won't be so rambled and not really make sense, but I wanted to make this sit down video and really explain you know, where I stand with school and life and things like that. You know, it's not too big of a deal to me. It's not like, it is a big deal, but I'm saying it's not something that's like, oh my god, what am I going to do? You know, do what you need to do. Work, go to school, take care of your child. Do it. I mean, it's easier to say it than do it. I'm not saying it's going to be super easy, but I'm also not saying that I'm willing to just give up. So, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and in the next video I'll probably show you a bump, because right now I feel like unless you really knew me, you can't really see the bump. Like before, I used to be really skinny and have like a flat tummy, but now I have like a bump there, I guess you could say. But to me it just looks like I'm more backed up or gassy than anything else. But I did go from having a really flat stomach to just a little bit of a pudgy stomach. But I removed my belly ring and stuff like that. I might get a maternity belly ring, but I really don't think I want to waste the money on that. You know, I don't even show my belly ring, so just money wasted. Oh well, teenager decisions that I didn't need but wanted. But yeah, so in the next video, which I don't know how often people do these because I'm still in the first trimester, so do I wait till the second trimester? I'll probably leave a poll in the corner. I think it'll be up there. If you want me to do it by trimesters, then the next one won't be till my second trimester. But if you want me to do it by like weeks or months, because right now I'm 3 months, and like I said, this video probably is not going to go up today or tomorrow. It probably won't go up until my sequential screening, because I'll be like 11 or 12 weeks by then. And if I can, I'll take you all along, but I know that they don't really like cameras in the back. But thank you guys so much for watching again. I'm sorry I started rambling all over again, but it's just I want to get everything that I need to say in this video, which is way too long right now. But I hope you guys are enjoying life. I hope you're having a fantastic summer, and you know, just live life to the fullest. And if you are pregnant and you're younger, you know, don't let people talk you down and say you can't do something. You can do anything you put your mind to, and your child should be your biggest motivator. So, you know, if you don't want to do it for you, at least do it for them. They didn't ask to be here, but try and give them the best life you possibly can, and be the best mom you can be, and don't let the haters get you down. So that's all I can really say right now, but I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.